The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Again, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. On 2nd and 9. Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard.
Come on and get it.
Touchdown, Packers. Allen Lazard, 61 yards. And the Packers have retaken the lead. Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for 2. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The give is to Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. A nice run there by Jones on 1st down as they'll wind up getting about 5, so 2nd and 5 coming up.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Tight end right. Tight end right. We got 4.
On 2nd down, Dillon. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. Here comes the ball. I see, boy.
The final shot before half for Rodgers. And he's got his man. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Allen Lazard. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slippery if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Here again is McKinnon. Brought down that time by Quay Walker. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
All right, D. 7's a Mike. Mike 7. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Flushed out right. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Tighten up. Jump out.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Open man left side. It's the tight end, Tunyon. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Keep playing hard, fellas.
From the 31, Rodgers. He'll go right back to Tunyon. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Throwing now is Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard.
Let's go, fellas.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. On first down, Rodgers. And Lazard's got it again. And they'll work this down inside the 30. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's good for 28 yards.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Packers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. From the 30 on second down, Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Let's get it. Let's go.
Seven's a Mike. Mike 7.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Escaping the pressure right. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. It got his man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Mike 7. Mike 7.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this is going to be Packer football. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting. An onside kick to start this thing. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
58, 26. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's Rodgers to throw. He'll get this to Lazard. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Up the middle, Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll go again to Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Touchdown! Robert Tonyan from 13 yards out. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They're going to run for it with Jones. So pretty interesting. They get the opening drive touchdown. They wanted a little more. They were looking for 8, maybe something they thought about before the game started, I would imagine.
I think you're right about that. That's discussed in your staff meeting. A decision is made. I think the head coach has to blueprint it and say, yes, let's go ahead and do that. In this case, though, let's give some credit to the guys on defense. They gave up the touchdown, but found a way to regroup and keep them at the end zone for the 2-point play.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Here's Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And some space here. Finding room at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Now Prescott. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Prescott now. Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways, but you're right. They want to run their offense through him.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 2nd and 7.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
Here's Prescott. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 6-0 our score after 1. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Pollard again. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Tony Pollard punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Let's go, defense.
Rodgers now on 1st down. That's going to be caught downfield by Lazard. 30. 10. Touchdown, Packers. Allen Lazard, 75 yards. And the Packers are once again back in front. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use than that. In one play, 75 yards end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet, and the Packers pick it up. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
An inside give to Jones. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short.
Check back, check back. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. This is Lazard with a catch out left. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Let's go, D.
And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Check, 59. Watch the run, watch the run.
Throwing again on second down. Prescott.
Tight down, there you go.
And he's got a first down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning.
Mike is 59, Mike the 59. Defense wins championships, baby.
Prescott now from the 50. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Prescott. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. After the sack on first down, Prescott, he finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 15. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. So what did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
319. Hey, Mike. 55 to Mike. Crunch time, defense. Check 50.
Here's Jones again on 2nd down. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
We got this.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
No, 319. 55. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Check 9, check 9. 26.
Check your hot read.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
No. 319.
55.
Stay with your man. Mike, 55. Inside. Right there in the middle. 55. Come to my world.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
Hey, check 24.
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Baltimore Ravens and the Green Bay Packers. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long, there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them. Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
And that is incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that third down play. That brings up fourth down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Quick shot and bring it. 59's Mike. 59's Mike. Hey, report.
Fourth down. Here's Jackson. Rolling to his right. And he's going to be out of bounds. A few yards shy of the line to gain. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them because they're really outside of field goal range now. All right, the opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
Give to Jones. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
He's checking.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. The give is to Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Jones. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Rodgers. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 15.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the interception, here's Jackson. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
59,
Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
They go play action now. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
One back in the game, that's Jones, 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Ravens.
He's going to get it again, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Jones will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. For this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
And he will get in to make it 8-0.
That makes the score Packers 8, Ravens nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And he'll gonna sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brett Maher has this one teed up, and we are underway here at AT&T Stadium. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Jones. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Now Rodgers. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out.
But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
3 down. Mike,
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
I got one.
Throwing, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
He'll fire this deep for Gallup.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Picked off by Tariq Carpenter. And the Packers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Mike 42.
Get 300. Get 300.
Back. Check.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Rodgers going to throw.
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted.
Picked up by Malik Hooker.
Let's get that swagger, y'all. Let's get that swagger.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
55 Mike.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th.
Got a man, it's Tunyon.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Rodgers. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Here's Rodgers. Able to find Lazard. And they move this all the way down to the 9. So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick 6. They'll run here with Dillon. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, 88. Slam.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. One back in the game. That's Jones. 2nd and goal.
Inside. Come on, boy.
He'll get it up the middle. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. The Packers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
Check.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe you give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
I like the thinking there, because right after a sack, it can be a great time to call for a screen to your running back and use the eagerness of the defense against them. Able to gain some positive yards out of this one and make things a little bit easier for them on 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
3 buzz.
He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the
59's
first.
Mike, 59's Mike. Check, 59.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Hey, kill.
4th down, Prescott.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Man up, D. Wide.
Now a First down carry by Jones. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. 2nd and 7 from the 20. They'll go again to Jones. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 14. This offense on 3rd down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Up the middle, Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. An inside give to Jones. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Here's Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to extend their lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Crosby with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football, and the Packers pick it up.
And in our meeting with the special teams coordinator, we asked him, what's your philosophy on bringing the ball out? Do you give him a red light? Do you keep him in? Green light, let him go? Let's see if he changes from green light to red light after that costly error.
Yeah, you know what I remember from that meeting? He brought donuts.
I like him.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
but he's not happy right now.
No, and don't tell everyone how many I had.
Now Jones, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Ricky. 59's Mike.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Hey, watch edge, watch edge.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Go. Get out there. Mike's 59. It's just me and you. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Don't get nervous.
Mike, check. Hey, 47.
Prescott from the gun. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Rashawn Gary. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Prescott to throw on 4th. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Mike, check. 59. Here we go, 46. Twist.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
All day.
On 2nd and very short, Prescott flush to his right. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
I got you, son.
Check. Lucky.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught again by Schultz. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
Flushed out right. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
Tighten up. Deuce.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the two-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. Well, it's only a one-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. Oh, and the Cowboys recovered it. Yes, Cowboy football. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influences going into the head coach's ear.
And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He'll buy some time right. He'll get this to Elliott. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion. I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Here we go, 46.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott rolling to his right. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. First down, Prescott. Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and just a couple.
I'm going to run you.
Here we go, 46.
I'm going to run you over.
Check 59, Mike. Mike,
Under.
59, Mike to 59. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh?
Now Prescott. Prescott stripped. And the Packers pick it up. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll be hoping to work a little clock and try to add on to this slim 4th quarter lead. But whatever happens on this drive, certainly a huge fumble recovery by their defense at this juncture. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Check.
49, check 49.
A give to Jones. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. This is Jones. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Allen Lazard, 42 yards. And the Packers will add to their 4th quarter lead. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a 2-score game and a solid lead.
So here we go. The Packers will line up to go for 2.
Let's go.
Hey, check Mike.
Rodgers will throw for it.
Here we go, D.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
picked off by Micah Parsons. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Here we go. Wide in. Mike, 59's Mike. Check, 59. Bandit.
A first down carry by Elliott. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Kill.
47.
To throw, Prescott.
You better get in the weight room, son.
Eluding the pressure right. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And into the end zone, it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, partner, this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Let's go. Here we go. Wide in. 59.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
I got you, punk. Check. Here we go, 47.
Prescott. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Dak. Flush to his right. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Prescott.
Hey, defense, let's go.
Flushed out right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Marr now to add the extra point. And he pushed it right. It's no good. Time definitely of the essence now. Just under a minute to play, and here we go. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like... EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Houston Texans and the Green Bay Packers. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
So we got man.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Good sign here early. Everybody on offense there up front in the backfield in sync on that play.
So much talk about what do you do to neutralize home field advantage? Well, teams that run the football effectively, they often have a way of neutralizing it in a big way when they have those types of runs.
60 Eagle. All day. Ready. Hut. Mike 7. Buffalo 18.
On 1st and 10, Mills. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way,
Do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Again, it's Jones. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
The give is to Jones. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Check 30.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the pass.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. On second down, another run for Dillon. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. So a great start. They force the turnover on the other side and then take it down the field on their first drive and finish it off with a short touchdown run.
Nice and efficient, excellent job blocking, finds the gap and barrels into the end zone. Great way to finish off that drive.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. From his end zone, here's Tremont Smith. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Mike's 5'9".
A second down throw from Mills. That's complete. It's Collins. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Check, 59.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
We're going to shut you down.
And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. So now after the sack, Mills and the Texans needing to navigate a 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Fourth down, Mills. He's going to look deep for more. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Real head scratcher there, and it'll be a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. 88. Jones. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Second down, another shot for Jones. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a 1st down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Rodgers now on 1st down. That's complete to Lazard. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. 3rd down and goal now. This Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. Jones. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll go with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
They're going to try and run. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
Short kick, one of the up. Now a hit and a loose football. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.